Run out of fucking battery. No, I didn't run out of battery. I ran out of storage space. Why did I run out of storage space? I tell you why I ran out of storage space. Because when I was in Ibiza, I'm just gonna say it. When I was in Ibiza, no, in fact, I can't say it at the moment. I can't say it at the moment. I can't say it at the moment. I'll say it later, but I can't say it at the moment. But anyway, when I was in Ibiza, I started my videos, and I did quite a few hours. Yeah, most of it was shit. You know, you'll probably never see it. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll put the unedited fucking whatever up. There's a lot of rambling. In fact, the fucking best part, it didn't record. I did a great 7 minutes on God. What is God? And I tell you, I hit my stride then. It's still in there. It'll come back. It'll come back out one day when the time is right. But I hit my stride on this vein of what is God. And yeah, you know, clearly it didn't record for some reason. There's a reason for everything. Sometimes the reason is you're an idiot. Sometimes the reason is you're not paying attention. And clearly I wasn't paying attention because it wasn't recording. But I hit my stride nice. And I don't actually remember what I said. That's the really annoying thing. My short-term memory is not that great at the best of times. And it especially wasn't to be expected that my memory would be good at those times, if you get my drift. But man, I hit my stride and it was good. I remember it being very, very, very good. And then I kind of got to the end of it. I was like, fuck, that was really good. I'm gonna watch that back just to see what I said, right? And I fucking looked at the video and it wasn't recording. Looked at my phone, it wasn't recording. But ho hum. That's life, I guess. It is as it is. Didn't record for whatever reason. Maybe it was divine interference. I think maybe it was because I was pretty sure it was recording. But maybe it was divine interference, or maybe I was just incompetent. I don't know. Maybe it was something in between. Anyway, probably more likely incompetent, given the situation I was in at the time. But anyway, it was good, and it will come back. Anyway, did I finish my fucking saffron robes thing after the battery cut out? Anyway, I think I did. So the monk would they would cast their own body into the fire symbolically by wearing the saffron robe. So anytime you see a monk that's wearing saffron, you know that monk has undertaken a vow of chastity. In Sanskrit, it's called brahmacharya, which is a commitment to abstaining from abstaining from. Now you'll have to check this. In fact, I'm going to look it up because it's something that I should know. I don't know if it's abstaining from all sexual contact or all sexual activity, or if it's ejaculation only. I don't know if somebody practicing brahmacharya can have sexual contact, but as long as they don't ejaculate, i.e. they are some sort of tantric or sexual kung fu practitioner. Kung fu is just a word for practice, Chinese word for practice. So sexual kung fu is just like sexual practice, which in India would be referred to more in the terms of tantra. And many different places across the world, obviously different things, but you know, cultivating the life force, the chi, the prana, whatever you call it. I think it's something like 49 different languages have a word for chi, of prana, life force. In English, we don't. In fact, the West, we don't. Typically, almost. Anyway, look it up. I'm just kind of, it's in my mind somewhere. But a lot of cultures, I think it's 49 or 50 something, is somewhere around there. And of course, disparate cultures all around the world, in no contact with each other. They all have, or a lot of them, 40, 50 of them, have a word for life force, which would indicate to the potential skeptic that chi, prana, is a real concept, because if you have independent sources all verifying the same thing, then clearly that's a strong indicator that what they're referring to is indeed based in truth. But anyway, why did I do this video? Yeah. So just begin. Yeah, I was originally going to do it for ThinkSpot. That was what just prompted me to do it. I was like, yeah, perfectionism. That's right. Because, I like to get in early. YouTube has been around for ages. I've got a YouTube channel. In fact, if I get to the end of the conversation, might be up on YouTube. Probably is up on YouTube because that's the point I'm making. Is that I was going to do ThinkSpot because I thought, yeah, I can get in early. I can get in clean. I can be one of the first movers and begin to build my channel right from day, not necessarily day one, but day early. Day 2, I think it is today. I think because I received the email yesterday, which appeals to my perfectionist nature. However, like I said before, perfection is the enemy of greatness. So maybe, possibly, no, definitely. My eyes aren't actually crossed, although they do look a bit crossed as well, looking at the camera, but fucking whatever. Yeah, so this is the point of why I made this second video. Just fucking get it up to YouTube then. Like, it doesn't matter that YouTube's been around for however long it is. Maybe 15 years now, I guess. Somewhere around there. It doesn't matter that YouTube's been up for 15 years and it's mature beyond measure. And there are people with fucking 10 million subscribers or whatever, and I'm starting from... No, in fact, I do have a YouTube channel. I posted a few videos a few years ago. Yeah, just general chit-chat shit. Some of them are quite amusing. Well, one of them's quite amusing. Whatever, I don't know. None of them are amusing, really. I mean, fucking look at them. If you're interested. So I think, let me just check here. How many subscribers I've got? I mean, I haven't paid any attention to it all whatsoever. So, fucking look at that. Jesus Christ. One of my videos from 9 years ago has got 2,100 views. Man, I haven't looked at this for a long time. That's not bad, 2,100 views. And then one of them has got 1,500 views. 6 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. Man, I'm freshly shaven there. No one's seen me like that for a long time. Look at that. What have we got here? Ubuntu Cola, fair trade and better than Coke. Man, I'm freshly shaved there. Jesus Christ. Mind you, it was 10 years ago. I look younger. Naturally. I think I look better now, though. I'm getting better with age. Aging like fine wine. 15 likes, 3 dislikes. Not a bad ratio. 5 to 1. Anyway, so my point is, this was the point, and thank you for bearing with me, if anybody has bared with me. I think I have to now, after all this time, just upload this to YouTube, just to take action. It doesn't matter that no one's watching. I'm in a dark room, speaking to myself now. Probably, but mind you, most videos get fucking even 100 views or whatever. Especially, I mean, I've got some shit up here. What have I got up here, for fuck's sake? Fucking well done, Sony Ericsson. Save energy, unplug. I mean, what a ridiculous video. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. 513 views. 513 views. How about that? Two. Oh, maybe you can watch it. I'm gonna have to turn this around. This is okay. So this is. There I am. That's me from. When was that? Fucking 2009. This is a lame-ass video. That's not bad, actually, for 12 seconds. I think I was just playing about. This was when everything was still relatively new. I was just kind of playing about with a few things. Here, we can watch it together. You ready?
Hi, it's Tom. I just wanted to give props to Sony Ericsson. I've just got my phone back from a software upgrade, and now whenever I take it off charge, it says unplug the charger from the socket as well in order to save energy. Cool, huh?
There you go. Listen, I don't know if chargers are still the same these days, but back in the day, if you had a charger in the wall and it wasn't charging, it would still be, it would still be sucking energy, so you'd still get charged for it and still be using energy. So anyway, I just thought that was cool. It was 10 years ago, that was me. My voice sounds a little bit high. It's the first time I've watched that, probably in 10 years, at least 9 probably. So my voice is a little bit higher and all that sort of shit, but I guess that's what happens when you grow up. I've grown up in many ways, although not so much in others. But that's what this journey is about. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I mean, if anyone's made it this far, I'll be fucking amazed. But we'll see. It doesn't really matter. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing this just to start, as I said before, just to start the process. And if you're watching this, clearly it's already started. But there's a part of me that's like, oh no, don't upload. It's not this, it's not that, blah blah blah. But I'm just gonna fucking do it, right? Just gonna do it. I was chatting to a friend yesterday. I've never met her. We've been online friends for a long time. Well, 10 years maybe. But I guess that's as long as social media has really been kicking, really. A bit longer than that, but 10 years is still a lot. Anyway, maybe I've known it for 12. It's quite possible. I haven't been counting, but she's very interesting, very smart writer. And she asked me to do we were chatting. We have some interesting chats. She's very, very smart. She's a smart old cookie. And she's clued up. And we were chatting, and we have some interesting chats. We've gone long periods without speaking to each other, years and years and years and years and years. But we always pick up at some point. We've been chatting a bit fairly recently, yeah. And I wrote her some messages, and she said, "Oh, that's I can't remember what she said. That's nice or whatever. That's good. That's really good. That's." No. In fact, I'll tell you what she said. Because I don't want to I have a tendency to downplay myself sometimes. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I haven't kind of started my own blog or done YouTube or fucking whatever. She didn't just say that's nice. She said, hold on, I'm scrolling up here. She said, "Oh my God. This is the kindest and one of the most impactful things I've ever read. And she's read a lot, so that's saying something. She's read a lot, and she's read a lot of very important stuff. So, you know, these words that she's writing now are actually, they have a lot of weight behind them. Everything she writes has a lot of weight behind it because she's very smart. Anyway, I won't go into it now. But she's very a lot of things. And, okay, so this carries weight. It certainly carries weight to me, for me. Oh my God, this is the kindest and one of the most impactful things I've ever read. I cannot thank you enough for your words. They mean so much to me. They have so much weight. You've encouraged me to take chances and keep going. And then I replied, blah, 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 blah. And then she gave that heart emoji, the face with the hearts as the eyes. That's my favourite one. It's pretty cute, that one. I like that one. And then she wrote, will you write a guest blog for me on any topic you like? And I immediately replied, I said, yeah, of course I will. It will be an honour, blah, blah, blah. And then I very quickly declared, I'm a terrible procrastinator, you know, so I hope you're not in a rush. And then she replied, just start. The rest will work itself out. So I guess, well, I don't guess, I know that these videos that I've done, this is the third one tonight, including the loss of battery. These videos recorded and posted are a direct result of this conversation. Not necessarily a direct result, because I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I've got a lot of things to share, actually. Like, a lot. You probably think, oh man, it takes his fucking time as it is, you know. I've been listening to him for 17 minutes and 49 seconds, and all he's fucking talked about is saffron. So I've got a lot to say. But anyway, all in its right time. You know, we don't have to go from 0 to 100 in one step. You know, a journey of 1,000,000 miles, and all those cliches that are as true as they are trite. Jesus, man, it's 3:33. I just look there, 3:33. So we've done a 2:22, we've done a 4:44, and now it's 3:33. 3:33 is the most powerful of all numbers. 3 threes in brag beat 3 aces. How about that? At least I think it's brag. Anyway, I'm not one to brag. I am, actually. But I'll pretend I'm not. But I don't really brag. But, you know, it's nice to feel smart. But ultimately, that's folly. I fall into that trap sometimes. Fucking, I'm not even that smart. I'm smarter than average. That's actually not true. But anyway, I don't want to go on and on and on. So these videos will refine over time. You know, as I structure my thoughts, get them down. Start to cobble together some sort of cohesive narrative with tying all the things together. The things that I know and the things that I do not yet know, but will learn along the way. And after taking the first steps with boldness, I'm excited about what's going to happen. Anyway, 20 minutes is more than enough for any man at 3:35 in the morning. No, I have to be careful what I say. 20 minutes, no. It's not enough. Well, fucking whatever. It is as it is. Sometimes 1 minute is fine if it fits the vibe. 20 minutes is plenty though, really. Yeah, there's there's research done in those areas. Check them out. Although saying that, in fact, the last thing I'm going to say before I close up. 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours, whatever the right vibe is, doesn't really matter. Can you go for 2 hours? Well, maybe you can. You have it within you. This is what I'm reading at the moment. This is my. This is where I'm investing my path at the moment. The cultivation of sexual energy. Not sexual energy is life force, chi, prana, what we've been talking about before. That actually is sexual energy. There's no distinction between sexual energy and chi, prana, life force. It's the same. The sexual energy is the energy of life. But it's referred to as sexual energy when it's in a localized, when it's in a dense state, localized in the genital areas around the sacral chakra. But if it's cultivated and then is circulated around the body, up through the spine, through the chakra system, and then down, and then through all the cells in your being. We'll talk about that another time. But anyway, this is what I'm reading at the moment. The Multi-Orgasmic Man. Check it out. It's very interesting, and it's not just about orgasms. I think the title is a little misleading, actually. I think the title it's clearly designed to kind of catch your eye. But it's deeper than that. It's not just about orgasms for orgasm's sake. This is about the cultivation of the very force of life itself, God. The energy that flows through all things, surrounds us, penetrates us. No pun intended. Surrounds us, penetrates us, binds the galaxy together. Who said that, and in what context, about what? Answers down below in the comments. I've already mentioned it at some point earlier in the video. Anyway, I really am going to go now. It's 3:38 in the morning. I've got to be up in less than 4 hours. But anyway, I've begun. There you go. That's it. Good night. Bye.